to work. So, we made it to Montana. And it is indeed a white Christmas. Good morning, guys. Welcome back, vlog fam. So I have part of my makeup done and I am sitting on our porch, our balcony. We are currently in Summers, Montana. You guys saw the quick little clip of footage on the plane, and I was getting ready today and stopped to have coffee before I finished, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna film the rest of my makeup, my eyes, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to us on our trip so far. Today's day 3. It's incredible out here. It's so beautiful, but we've had such a hard time leading up to this point. So I figured, like, my hair looks so bad, but I don't care. It's been a rough couple of days. Beautiful and amazing, but rough couple of days. Plus, also, I'll warn you guys, I'm just gonna like not care anymore. Like, the lighting is so harsh on my face right now. Like, I look very dry and textured, and like I haven't plucked my eyebrows in probably at least like over a month. But we're gonna do this makeup get ready with me in Montana. It's like, I think it's like 20 something degrees right now too, but I'm just like wearing my Barefoot Dreams cardigan and my cozy clothes. I've got my snow boots on and stuff, and it's dry right now. It's not currently snowing, but it's just like very icy and cold. Like, I can't feel my nose. So we're gonna finish my eyes, and I'm just gonna chat with you guys. So I didn't pack a lot of stuff, so what I'm gonna be using on my eyes, just in case you guys are curious, I'm using this palette. This is a highlighting palette. This is the MAC Hyper Real Glow, and then I'm using just like a couple of eyeshadows that I brought with me. I usually take these travel palettes, like these are all my face powders, this is like a blush, and here's like the only eyeshadows that I chose to bring. And like I said, I usually like will go in with my highlighting palette and use that on my eyes, and then like I just have my contour, my blushes and stuff. So that's the extent of like the powders and stuff that I brought. So let's just get started. I forgot my eye primer. I usually go in with the MAC paint pots, and I think I use Soft Ochre or Painterly. No, I use Painterly. Anyways, it's currently Christmas Eve day, and I'm going in with a foundation face powder to just kind of reset my lids. My lids get like really oily and creasy, but since I don't have my MAC paint pot, like, it's inevitable. My lids are gonna crease. I'm going in with like a really light shade, the shade that I actually use on my face, like my face powder. I think it's like MAC NC15 face powder. So Marcus and I had a 6:45 p.m. flight from Oakland, California to Seattle, and then from Seattle we were going to Kalispell, Montana, right? So we were flying Alaska Airlines, and we got to the airport super early because we had extra time. So we got to the airport, I think 3.5 hours early, and I'm so bad at multitasking. Like, let's see if I can multitask. I'm using a Real Techniques 203 brush, and I'm just gonna dip into this super light shade, Peach Smoothie, like as a transitional shade. We're just gonna do a light eye look. So we get to the airport, Alaska Airlines in Oakland Airport, which Oakland Airport is my favorite airport because it's smaller and so much more organized than San Francisco. San Francisco Airport is the worst airport, like, of life. So we get there 3.5 hours early. I've never in my life had an issue before with getting to the airport too early. When we got there, the Alaska Airlines check-in counter was closed. Okay? So we had a bag that we were going to check, like a check bag. We brought 3 suitcases. We brought 2 one large check bag, you know, like the 50-pound check bags. God, my fingers are getting so cold right now. So we brought the 50-pound like check bag, and then we brought 2 small like carry-on bags. And then like I just had my black Michael Kors purse, and Marcus had like his backpack, right? So we get there, the check-in counter is closed. So we obviously can't move forward and go through like TSA. I'm using a e.l.f. crease brush. These are like super cheap. These are like drugstore. And I'm gonna go in with the color by MAC Texture. It's a little brown. I'm just gonna go in the crease there. So we get there, the counter's closed, and we wait there for an hour for the Alaska Airlines employees to show up. Okay, mind you, the Alaska Airlines, throughout this whole thing, all their employees are so nice. Like, this is not like an issue with how nice their employees are. It was just so unorganized. I think because so many people were traveling because it's the holidays. So we get there, we wait an hour, just kind of chilling until they get there to check us in. And as Marcus is printing our boarding pass from the kiosk, I cringe and I look at him and I go, honey, you have that under Sirena Grace Celes. Because, like, so my married name is Sirena Grace Celes. My legal name right now, because I haven't changed it, is Sirena Grace Larson Drole. That's my, like, my maiden name, I should say. That's my maiden name. That's my, like, legal name. So Marcus, like, booked the tickets and accidentally put it in under Sirena Grace Celes, which none of my identification says Sirena Grace Celes right now. I fully intend to go get it switched over in the new year, I promise. So I'm gonna use that same color Texture by MAC and just kind of drag it under the underside here. So I look at him and I'm like, that's gonna be a problem. Like, they're not gonna let us through TSA or anything, like, unless I have like the matching identification on the boarding pass. So when the Alaska Airlines employees finally get there, again, like I said, they're so nice and they're like, yeah, we'll fix it for you. So we booked our flight through Chase points because we have a Chase card and we use that like crazy, and so we get tons of like airline or just like travel points. So the lady's like, yeah, I'll fix it for you at the check-in for Alaska Airlines. And she calls in and she's like, oh, I just need to change the name. Like, calls into somebody else inside of the company. They basically, like, she sits on hold for like a while and she's like, they're not letting me change it. I don't know why. She sits on hold some more and then she's like, okay, well, you booked through a third party, right? And we were like, yeah, we booked through Chase. God, it's getting so cold out here, you guys. My fingers are gonna get frostbite. So we're like, yeah, we booked through Chase. And then she was like, they're saying that I can't change it because Chase has to change it. So basically we sit on hold. It takes like an hour basically to get Chase to talk to Alaska Airlines to switch the boarding pass. So that was like strike number 1, right? Or no, that was strike number 2 because we got to the airline too early and there was no one there to check us in, which was just insane. That takes forever. We finally get it squared away after like all this stress because at first they were like, we can't do it. We're not changing it. Like, what? I'm gonna miss my flight? Like, no. So they finally figure it out. They change it, whatever. We check the big bag and then the girl who's helping us, her name was Kat, she was so sweet. She was like, oh, well, you want me to just take your other bags? Because it's gonna be a full flight, like, because of the holidays. She's like, do you want me to just take your other bag? I'm using a Sigma large shader brush E60. I'm just gonna pat some like shimmery shade onto my lids here. This is called In the Spotlight. It's a color by Makeup Geek. They're kind of like foiled shadows. These work really well with your fingers, by the way. I'm just gonna kind of pat this on the lid. So she's like, do you want me to just take the other 2 bags because it's gonna be a full flight and they're gonna ask you to just like, you know, leave them on the plane anyway. You guys know what I mean, like when you're traveling and they're like, okay, it's a full flight, does anyone want to volunteer to like put your carry-on bag underneath the plane? So we're like, yeah, absolutely. So she takes those, she tags them both, and she puts them with the rest of the luggage that everyone's checking. So we finally get on the plane. Well, no, actually, this is strike number 3. So before we get onto the plane, we have a little bit of time. So we stop at this wine and like snack place called like Vino Volo that's like in the airport. And I'm gonna do some of this. I know I'm in the middle of nowhere and it's Montana, but glitter. This is the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid. I just got this. It's new. I've been like wearing it like every day. And it's in Beam Time. It's like a doe foot applicator. It's got glitter. Like I said, I know I'm in the middle of nowhere. Do I care? No. So we're starving and we stop into this place called Vino Volo. And we're like, okay, let's just get a snack because both of us are starving. We haven't eaten since breakfast. And at this point it was like 4:30 or 5 p.m. So we stop there and we get wine. And like, I'm a lightweight, so because I don't drink often, and plus, well, I shouldn't say I don't drink often. I just don't drink a lot. So we order wine to have with like our snacks. Like I ordered like a salad and like some tomato soup, just like simple, you know what I mean? So sure enough, we order our food and we get our wine first, right? So we're like waiting for our food and like time is ticking away. And I'm just kind of like looking at the time. Halfway through my wine, I'm like already drunk. It's like only like one glass of wine, right? And it's a red wine. So like it was like, you know, it's like heavy, right? So sure enough, I go, honey, can you check? I go to Marcus, I go, can you check on the food and kind of see like when that's coming out? Because like time's getting close. Like our flight was at 6:45, but like, you know, they board 30 minutes before. So he checks on it and the girls are really nice, but they're like, we're short staffed. Like, we just didn't even make your food. And we were like, what? And they were like, yeah, but we can get it out for you and like we can like pack it to go. And I like looked at him and I go, I know it's not your fault because you're short staffed. I go, but just take it off the order. So we take it off the order. Both of us have wine. We're starving. We haven't eaten. We're both kind of like tipsy and like, you drink red wine and you're like, you know, it's just like, it could give you heartburn if you drink it on an empty stomach, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna use the MAC 224 brush and I'm gonna go back into, I'm gonna use this shade. This is really, really, really pigmented. I don't know if they make this anymore. This was Tiki Hut by Makeup Geek, but I don't think they make this shade anymore. So anyways, we get on the plane. I'm gonna just go in my crease again and just kind of buff out where like the glitter is and just kind of blend that like that. So we go on the plane, there's like, nope, we don't have any food in us. We're both feeling like crap. We're both dehydrated. We're both exhausted because we were both really stressed out that we were going to miss our flight to Seattle, right? So meanwhile, we finally board the plane. Everything's okay. And then they're like, okay, we're on schedule. Okay, we're early. And then they're like, we get in the plane and there's like all this turbulence. We're up in the air. There's crazy turbulence. And then the pilot like gets on the thing and was like, oh, like we're gonna be a little bit late. And okay, mind you, when we touched down in Seattle, our layover, the time in between like that we have to wait. By the way, if you guys hear water dripping, it's the snow kind of like melting. It sounds like a waterfall. So sorry, this is like the longest story ever, you guys. So we're in the plane where we realize that it's like gonna be delayed for us to touch down. Our layover is only 1 hour. 1 hour. Meanwhile, like I didn't like know any of this. I'm like not paying attention. I'm that woman who just like lets her husband handle everything. And so like I see Marcus kind of tense up like partway through the flight to Seattle and I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, I'm afraid we're gonna miss our flight. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, we only have an hour layover and this plane is running 30 to 45 minutes late. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, he's like, I didn't want to stress you out, but you know, that's why I'm stressed out right now. And I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. So we're like hecka like rigid for the rest of the flight. You know, my husband's nervous. Like, I don't like that. And like, I'm like super like sketch on that. Like, I just feel bad. And then I get nervous, like, cause he's so cool, calm and collected. So if he gets nervous, I get nervous. So basically my husband talks to the airline stewardess or whatever, the attendants in the cabin. And he's like, hey, like, can you guys call ahead and let them know not to leave without us for the Montana flight? Because, like, I don't even know this airport. Like, I don't know where anything even is. Let's do, like, some eyeliner. I'm going to use this brush. God, I don't even know what this is. This is, I don't know, it's like just a flat-edged liner brush. And I'm going to go in with, my fingers are numb, Americano by Makeup Geek. This is going to be the longest vlog ever, I can already tell. So, I'm so bad at multitasking, you guys. I'm just gonna line the lid there so I have some dimension. So the airline attendant's like, you know what, we can't call them ahead of time, but hopefully they'll wait for you. And so I'm like, great, we're screwed. So the other frustrating thing is Seattle's airport is literally like, it's like one of those airports where like not all the terminals are next to each other. Like you have to get on a tram. So of course when we land, our terminal's like far away from where we have to get our connecting flight. I'm just gonna go in back with this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna dust the fallout from under my eyes with a white powder on it, because there's a little bit of fallout. That's good, huh? I'm just gonna go under the eye again a little bit with, I think this is like a Sephora crease brush. This is old. And I'm just gonna go in with MAC Swiss chocolate. Give it a little bit of dimension here so it opens up my little beady eyes. So we run for it. As soon as our plane lands, we run for it. And I've never seen my husband run so fast, and he has like this heavy, huge backpack on him. And we run, and we finally find the place where we're supposed to board our plane from Seattle to Kalispell, and they boarded already, and they were about to close the doors, and they let us on the plane. So we made that flight, and we were like, oh my gosh, they waited for us. It's a Christmas miracle, right? And we're so happy. And then, okay, I think I'm done with the eyes. I think I'm done. I'm gonna put some mascara on. I'm so cold right now. This is for you, vlog fam. I like to use 2 mascaras. This one's like drying out. This one's okay. It's the Essence False Lashes. This is my OG. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer. I like this one because it has this like rubber wand. The rubber wands are the best. So I'll like mix the 2. So we make it on our flight to go to Montana. We're so excited. Everybody in the plane's giving us dirty looks because they were like waiting and stuff, and they're like, why aren't we taking off? So the flight from Seattle to Kalispell, Montana was only like 1 hour and 2 minutes. And God, my fingers are so numb. I'm gonna take a break here and put my fingers in my armpits while I'm talking to you guys. So the flight from Seattle is 1 hour and 2 minutes all the way to Kalispell, Montana. So we finally get down, we touch down, we get out of the plane. It's almost 1 in the morning. We get there, they don't have our luggage. Okay? We just came from California. I'm wearing like a jacket that's lightweight, and I'm wearing leggings. Luckily, I was wearing my snow boots. They don't have our luggage. So it's 20 degrees out here in Montana, and they don't have any of our luggage. Okay? And then there was like no Ubers from the airport because it's like 1 in the morning in the middle of nowhere in Montana. We literally were like, dude, this is not happening. Like, we just thought we were out of the woods, and now we have to deal with like lost luggage. So then basically what happened is we just went back to our cabin that we're at right now without our luggage. My husband had his backpack with him, and I had my purse, so I still have my laptop and stuff. But basically, we didn't get any of our luggage. The airline said that they would deliver our luggage, and this was 2 days ago. They delivered the 2 small suitcases yesterday. They took all day to do it, so we didn't leave the house all day yesterday because I didn't have any of my snow stuff. And they said like, oh yeah, if you go out and you buy all new stuff, like we'll pay for it. But I just like, I honestly just didn't believe that, honestly. And I was like, you know what? We don't have anywhere to go right now. Like, we'll just chill. And so like us and the rest of the family just kind of hung out and like kind of just vegged out yesterday, which was nice because like one of my nieces isn't really feeling great and all that. And so we just kind of hung out yesterday and waited all day, and they finally delivered the luggage like at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and it wasn't even all of our luggage. They only delivered the 2 small carry-on bags, and the big bag was lost, and they're just like, oh, we don't know where it is. The big bag with all my makeup, all of my warm clothes, my snow pants, my base layers, my wool underclothes, and everything, all of it was just lost somewhere. They didn't know where it was, unaccounted for. And so after like 5 million calls and waiting on hold forever and 5 million callbacks, my husband finally managed to get a hold of them, and they finally found the big bag, my luggage big bag, and they delivered it this morning at like 7 a.m. And my husband had to like, because we're in the middle of nowhere, and my husband had to like drive down this like icy slope to meet the guy from the airport to get my bag. So I went all yesterday without like fresh, clean like clothes. Like, I had to go buy a new toothbrush, like everything, and I didn't have any new socks, so I had to wear the same socks, and it's like freezing. It was crazy. But we're finally here, and I have all my makeup, obviously. I'm getting mascara all over like under here, you guys. This is not a very professional makeup tutorial. Let me move you closer. I'm probably not gonna get frostbite because it's not like I'm like in the Himalayas. So if you guys don't know this trick, I do this all the time because I get mascara under here all the time. You let it dry, and then you take like a brush or like something that's kind of like firm. I only have like white eyeshadow on this usually, and then you just kind of scratch it away, the mascara, and it kind of just goes away. Like that. We gotta do the lips. So anyways, I'm gonna let my little fingers get warm again. But anyways, so we're here, got all my stuff. The cabin that we're in is amazing. Like, it's incredible. If you guys like to travel, you like to do outdoorsy stuff, they rent this out as an Airbnb sometimes. I don't know when and for how long. I'll have to talk to them because they're like friends of ours. But it's a pretty massive cabin, and we're on the second floor. The whole entire, no, we're on the first floor. The whole entire first floor is like a self-sustainable house, and then the whole entire top floor is a completely self-sustainable house. So we're gonna be here till like the end of December, but maybe not this vlog, but maybe the next vlog I'll give you guys like the grand tour of like the place that you can rent out and stay in for an Airbnb. But it's right on Flathead Lake, which is an insane lake. Like, if you Google pictures of Flathead Lake, you'll be like, oh my god. And it snowed last night. It was gorgeous. I did insert a clip of that, I think, and I'll insert a clip of us walking around this morning. It was so pretty. Look at all these trees. Snow. We just saw some deer in here. So peaceful. And there is no one up here. We don't have any neighbors, nothing. Just the deer. Yeah, we're probably gonna go to Glacier National Park, maybe do some snowshoeing, maybe do some like kayaking. I know it's like freezing, but like if you have the right gear on, you're fine. So I'm gonna kind of go inside and get warm after I finish my lips for you guys. Like, this is like such a scattered video, but aren't my videos all scattered? This is MAC lip pencil. The color is Soar, S-O-A-R. By the way, I'm doing a giveaway. This video is gonna probably air, I think this video might air before I do the giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway with another Instagrammer. I have a really small Instagram following. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. I always post on my stories. I don't always post a picture every day, but I post my stories like every other day. And I'm posting a lot about this trip, just kind of like snippets of it and stuff like that. And actually, you guys can see me when I've been drinking and get really silly with my sister-in-law. That's kind of fun. So if you guys like seeing that side of me, make sure you follow me on Instagram and get my Instagram stories and stuff. I'm doing a giveaway, and I'm giving away, it's a really small giveaway because obviously I don't have a large following and it's expensive, but I'm giving away a MAC lip pencil, a MAC lipstick, a Starbucks gift card, and like a cute coffee mug. So we're doing that. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me, and enter to win in the giveaway. It's not hard to enter. Like, you just have to follow me, follow her blog, and then like the picture or something. We're not going to make it complicated. We're not going to be like, follow this person and everyone they follow. I was like, I've been seeing that on Instagram a lot lately. I'm like, geez, I lost my train of thought. I'm using MAC Soar. I'm just going to line my lips. God, it's like numb, or not numb, but you know what I mean? Like, you got to warm it up. It's so cold out here. It's like literally not working because it's so cold out here. There we go. It's so funny. That was kind of messy too, but it's like because it's so cold outside, it's like not working. This works better when it's warm. So that's Soar, and I'm just gonna do a quick gloss. This is Nymphet. This is like OG. When I was in high school, this was like the gloss. This was the gloss when I was in high school. Nymphet. All right, that's the makeup. Oh wait, no, I like to do my eyebrow gel. It's the messiest like makeup tutorial, so unorganized. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of like screw around. Oh, I think I was gonna tell you guys that I might film a tour of the cabin that we're staying in. I might. I probably will. Maybe not this vlog, but the next vlog. Because of course, like, we've already made a mess, like a crazy mess in here in the cabin. The porch is amazing. It's like wrap around. It's huge. The views are nuts. But like I said, I know you can see all the texture on my skin right now, and I just don't care. In case you guys are curious though, that acne medication seems to be helping, but I also started taking this stuff that's like all natural called like estrogen blocker and a liver detoxer to go with it. And that stuff works for the hormonal acne. I swear to goodness, it's been working. And the reason I notice it, the reason I know it's working, is because when I don't take it, I start to get the weird hormonal breakouts under like my jawline. Like I didn't take it for like 1 or 2 days because of like all this Montana hullabaloo, started breaking out, and it works. You get really bad headaches for the first couple of like times that you take it, and then after a while the headaches go away. I think your body just has to get used to it. All right, that's the makeup. You can probably see every eyebrow hair, every texture, every dry patch of skin, cracked winter skin, but I don't care. I know you guys like it if I keep it real. So that's the story of what's going on with our trip so far, and we're gonna be here till the end of December. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff. I'm gonna vlog whatever I can, and if I see anything interesting, I'll make sure that I bust out the camera and vlog it for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching me chat your ear off and my messy makeup. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.